Hey guys, it's Chris or Winkles here, and today I have a special kind of video for you, something that I don't usually do. Now, if you are subscribed to Desecrator, then you notice that he has been making videos lately about RuneScape memories, so stuff that has been going on in RuneScape since, RuneScape Classic, etc. And of course, this isn't my first RuneScape account. I did have a main that is almost maxed, and by maxed I mean 138, not all skills 99. And basically, I've been playing RS since RSC, so classic. And I remember that a lot of the time I actually used to spend my RuneScape playing days right in this area. So if I pull up the map for you, so generally it would be in this farmhouse. Hold on, let me just remove this for a second. It would be generally in this farmhouse area, and obviously none of this clan camp stuff or this or anything would be here. Basically what happened, and this is about like 2005 2006, so there was this farmhouse, there was these two buildings were not here. Oh no. Okay, these two buildings were not here, and I think this was a bit shorter. It was like up to here, and this farming patch was not there. There were still yew trees here, and over here there is this mine that everyone pretty much knows about, and of course Port Sarum. So this area is basically where I spent the majority of my time playing RuneScape. So right now I have an inventory of basically what I used to be doing here. So you could train absolutely anything. So first of all, I'd come maybe train some wood cutting over here, and of course I'm like level, I don't know, 50 or something. Pretend I'm level 50. So chop down some trees, chop down some oaks, so that's wood cutting. Then you can also obviously light fires for fire making. And the majority, like basically this place, you could train anything here, almost anything, except for maybe rune crafting, summoning, but those probably didn't even exist back then. So then you go over here, and there's some chickens over here, I used to train so much on these chickens, and then I moved over to cows. You got the raw chicken, and then you could easily cook it, and pretend these sardines are chickens, but sometimes I had sardines too. Now, you go over here, and there are cows here. So over here I stayed till approximately maybe like 40 attack or something, or 50, something like that, before I actually started to move into other areas of RuneScape. But basically, this is where I spent the majority of my time just training my skills, collecting the cow hides for money, because, those are obviously extremely important for money. And I always brought this strength potion with me. I know it doesn't really do that much of a difference to your levels, but, it always helped me. And there weren't calves here, it's just cows. So then farming got released, and that made this area so much better. I just crawled over this little stile, went over here, and just raked all of this and planted stuff, picked some herbs, stuff like that. Why am I not using these secateurs? So this was just amazing. Like, I thought that farming, I'm gonna get 99. The first skill that I was gonna get 99 in was farming. That's what I said to myself. I stayed till approximately 20 farming, just farming random, herbs and potatoes and marigolds, and then I'm just like, okay, this is obviously the most boring skill to train ever, because before I used to just plant them and stand around, so I didn't really even do anything. But then I was like, hey, I can just wait, I can just kill some cows and wait for my herbs to come up. So that's what I did, and basically this is where I spent the majority of my RuneScape area in. Sometimes I went over to the Remington mine that I showed you earlier if I was really bored, but I generally did not train mining at all. And sometimes I went over to Port Sarum just to, I don't know, do some stuff there. There's some goblins. I used to kill some goblins, check out the shops, and I actually want to show you something really cool that I used to do all the time. So I'll meet you guys in Port Sarum. Alright guys, so I'm here in Port Sarum, and if you've ever been here, you know that there's this little shop over here with this guy. I think his name's Wyden or something, Widden, and he sells basically just cooking stuff. And I always thought that this was basically the only source of income on RuneScape, but the thing is, he doesn't pay you at all. So what you have to do, you get an apron, which is inside the room, but you can't open the door unless you have an apron, see? So basically you need to bring an apron in like before you come in here. Then you go in there and he says you need to tidy out the store. I never understood what that even means. How do you tidy out the store? The only thing you could do is search the crate, but that gives you an unlimited supply of bananas. I don't know what the other crates do, and there's a wet apron over there. I always thought this was the only source of income on RuneScape because that's how you basically got a job here, but I never really got any money. So sometimes I would hang around in Port Sarum. Now over here there's this little jail, and obviously you guys have all been here. What I did here, I was approximately 20 magic. I just stood here with my little, and there was no auto cast at the time, it's just cast, just standing here and casting this on pirates. That's it. That's all I did for magic. And this was the highlight of my RuneScape playing like era, I guess. This is when I was, I don't know, not 5 years old, like maybe 7 or 8 years old. I was 7 or 8 years old, and this was what I was doing back in RuneScape. And I think that this was still one of the best times I've ever had in this game, you know, with all these updates. What the hell? Is this a random event? Okay, whatever. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. This is where I basically spent the majority of my RuneScape playing time, just in this little area south of Falador. And then I grew up and found out that there's a Grand Exchange, so now I just spend my time there. Anyway, so that's the end of my RuneScape storytelling time. I apologize if it wasn't really that interesting, but you know, I just wanted to talk about this because I always had good memories here playing RuneScape back in the day. I always thought that this was the best game ever, but obviously not anymore. So I want you guys to leave in the comments what your favorite RuneScape adventures or memories are, because I know that, what the hell, I know there obviously are a lot of you that have played since, I don't know, 2002, 2003, and back in the day, that was the best time that I've ever had on RuneScape. So in the comments, leave your own memory of RuneScape that you had. I look forward to reading them all. Anyways, that's about it for this video, and there should be a new Road to Completion episode coming out, and I have some levels planned for you guys. There's one, by the way. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye.